I thought I should share some words on the news that I heard today. And of course, in my own typical style, I had to start the video off with at least something silly to kind of dull the pain of the mood. But um, as you no doubt know, Will has retired apparently, which is something I thought he'd never fucking do in his entire goddamn life. But yeah, well, I mean, Donald Trump got elected president, so, anything's possible. But politics aside, the server's probably going to be shutting down again. And I want to take a moment to give some words, I suppose, or just at least kind of a eulogy, I guess, of my time here. I never did this last time when the server went into hiatus or whatever when that happened. But I've been at Fiala and Invert for probably about 3 years, I suppose. Just not as long as Will, just a little bit shorter. I think he was still around when I came around, and I certainly remember a lot of things and how different they were from now. Grandpa wasn't even staff. Um, Havoc was still online. I saw Hypernova or whatever his name was. I can't remember now. So many people that I over the course of the years saw grow and change and develop into different people. Many of the staff members that I became so familiar with and looked up to, kind of either vanished or moved on or whatever. And eventually I became a staff member, and I was really proud of that achievement because here was another server that I dearly loved, and I still love to this day. And I mean, I know when I come on, I'm probably about the most annoying motherfucker that ever exists on the face of the planet Earth, but I don't love this server any less than the rest of you do. I don't. I cherished my time here. I cherished it a lot. And because of that, now that I'm hearing that the server may be shut down indefinitely, I mean, who knows when it's going to come back up again? I mean, it may never come back up again. So, I might as well, in that case, record at least something. So like I said, I joined about 3 years ago. I had a grand old time here and met a lot of new people, interacted, had fun. The place was a lot different then. The map looked nowhere near as nice as this. We didn't even have as many trees. We just had some palm trees, like, way over yonder. But, yeah, things have certainly changed over the course of about the 3 or so years that I've been here. It really has. And I'm glad to say that I've met a lot of people who I'm very proud to call my friends. I've met, some crazy assholes like Will and Vernon and, Dark Legion. Well, Dark Legion's not crazy. He's just an asshole, but still. Um, pretty cool people like Ozzy and, you know, Fou Renard and some pretty nice it's some pretty nice, sweet, caring people. Like Swinda and Yagami, whatnot. People who are dedicated to their jobs and everything, and I'm very proud to have been part of that team. I mean, granted, I didn't do much other than spam shitty memes and do stupid stuff half the time, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every second of it. And there was all that time, I suppose a lot of the older members probably know that, the whole thing about Delset and everything that I went through, and of course I probably reminded you about nonstop about that shit, and I apologize for that. My philosophy is that past me is always a dipshit. So, but yeah, I besides that this server has really been one of the most greatest things that I've been blessed to have been a part of. It really has. So, I'm glad to have been here with you all. And I don't think I'm gonna shoot an early retirement. I think that would be kind of futile. I know the servers probably got only about, I think, 8 days left or so. I think is what the post said. I don't know, but I'm gonna stay here as a staff until the end. And if you are staff and you're watching this and you feel like you should go and just kind of, I guess, go off, I respect that decision. Nobody wants to watch someone or something that they love die. But I would personally appreciate it as a staff member and as a member of the server if you stayed on until the end. That's what I'm going to do. So I I hope that you'll take my words into consideration. I'm not gonna try and end with a shitty, stupid pun or anything like I normally do. But I just want to say that this server and you people have been one of the greatest things that I've ever gotten to do or be a part of in my life. And I'm very glad for that. And I hope that one day we can all get back together in some place like here. Or, reunite somehow, somewhere, and look back on the fun times that we had here. And just, or maybe one day just get together and start it up again. Who knows? But for the most part, thank you. I want to thank you all for being dear, dear friends to me. And I hope that you'll remain dear friends to me over the course of time. So, thank you.